This is going to be just a quick video on graphing the absolute value function. The absolute value function is this right here. Now, believe it or not, it's really a piecewise function, but we're going to go ahead and just take it at face value for right now. As is my usual pattern, I'm going to go ahead and try to put in some negative values, 0, and some positive values. Now, do I have a problem putting in a negative for x? Okay, if you've looked at the recent videos, we always want to check and see if there's a problem doing that, if there's a problem with 0, if there's a problem with one, positive. So there's not a problem putting a -2 in. Okay, I get absolute value of -2 is 2, because this really just means what's the distance from that thing to 0. Well, the distance from -2 to 0 is 2. So it's not that we're taking the negative off, we're just talking about distance. Well, what's the distance from -1 to 0? 1. And so forth and so forth. So here's what we get for putting in those various x values. We get -2, we get a y value of 2, we get -1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, and 2. And if we kept going, we know that it would continue to go up, up, up at a 45-degree angle, both directions this way. Oops, got off a little bit. So there's the sketch of the graph, or there's the graph. And now we're going to take a look at the domain and range. Let's take a look at the domain. Either way, if I look at the table of values or if I look at the picture itself, I can see that the domain is allowing negatives and positives and 0. So really the domain is a constant, is all real numbers. It's consistently across the board. All the x values we could come up with, we can use them. Let's take a look at the range. The range, however, notice that there are no negatives in that range. We can use 0 and positives, but we're not having any negatives, and that is confirmed in the picture. So the range is from 0 to infinity. So there's my domain and range, and of course it is a function. They didn't ask me to determine that, but it is indeed a function. Thanks for watching.